Let's continue, children, with some examples. Before that, let's go into a quick recap of what we have already learned. Conditional type 1 is a real condition. It is also a probable condition, or it is called an open condition. The verb in the if clause will be in the simple present. In the main clause, it is will plus infinitive or base form V1. Conditional type 2, it's an unreal condition. It's an improbable or hypothetical condition which is unreal and imaginary. The verb in the if clause is in the simple past. In the main clause, it is would plus infinitive or the mm, base form V1. Conditional type 3 is an unreal condition. It's an impossible or hypothetical condition which is unreal or imaginary. The verb in the if clause is in the past perfect. In the main clause, it is would have plus the past participle form. Now, let's see some examples. Identify the type of conditional clause in the sentence. If I see her, I will tell her. Now, first you must always look at the verb in the if clause. So, in this if clause, see is your verb which is simple present. So, your verb in the main clause should be simple future. Will tell is in the simple future. So, it is type 1 conditional clause. I would have sent her an invitation if I had found her address. Now, here your if clauses, if I had found her address. Had found is the past perfect tense. So, your verb in the main clause should be would have plus the past participle of send, which is sent. So, it is type 3 condition. If I were you, I would learn French. Your if clause is if I were you. The verb is were, which is simple past. So your verb in the main clause should be would plus infinitive or the V1 form, which is learn. So would learn is your verb in the main clause. It is type 2 condition. Payal will go home if she has the time in the afternoon. In the if clause, if she has time in the afternoon, your verb is has, which is in the simple present. So your verb in the main clause should be in the simple future, will go. So it is type 1 condition. If he had talked to me, I would have listened to him. Your if clauses, if he had talked to me, had talked is the past perfect form. Your verb in the main clause should be would have plus the past participle form of listen, which is listened. It is the type 3 condition. We will be late if we wait here. So, if we wait here is your if clause. Your verb is wait, which is simple present. So, your verb in the main clause should be in simple future, which is will be. It is type 1 condition. If I knew the answer, I would tell it to you. If I knew the answer is your if clause, knew is your verb. It is in the simple past. So your verb in the main clause should be would plus infinitive or the base 1 V1 form, which is tell. So it is type 2 condition. Anand would have found a job if he had attended the interview. Your if clauses if he had attended the interview. Had attended is your past perfect. So the verb in the main clause should be would have plus the past participle of find, which is found. It is type 3 condition. I would speak to him if I met him. If I met him is your if clause. Met is your verb, which is simple past. So your verb in the main clause should be would plus infinitive, that is speak. So it is type 2 condition. If you had rung the bell, the attendant would have come at once. If clauses, if you had rung the bell, the verb is had rung, which is past perfect. Then the verb in the main clause would be would have plus the past participle of come is come. So it is type 3 condition. I hope you have understood how to identify the types of the conditional clauses, children. Thank you.